you wondering why it's important to read to babies? Because you know they won't understand everything you're saying or what's going on in the stories or the books, will they? But this is how they learn. They're learning by hearing you, by seeing the pictures, by touching the touchy-feely spots on the pages, by putting books in their mouths. They're learning about the world around them. They're learning about communication. Books help introduce concepts in a fun way. Letters, numbers, opposites, colors, shapes. Reading builds listening, memory, and vocabulary skills. It fosters social and emotional development as your child hears you read with emotion and often to explain what's going on in stories. Perhaps one of the most important reasons to read aloud to your baby is it helps build a connection between the things your baby loves most, that's your voice and the closeness to you, and books. When infants and children are read to with joy and excitement and closeness, they begin to associate books with happiness. This is what will help build a lifelong reader. Let's take a look at different types of books for babies and why each are important.
One of the best things you can do to help stimulate a baby's vision is by using black and white or stripes, lots of light and dark. Babies can't actually see the sweet differences in pastel colors. It looks all as a blur, but when you provide black and white books and black and white things in their surroundings, they can actually see that, and the visual part of the baby's brain thrives and develops by leaps and bounds. This is a fold-out book that we have. One side has high contrast and the other side includes more colors when the baby is ready. These are awesome for tummy time. Tactile learning, or touch, is super important for babies. So you want to be sure to have some books with touchy-feely spots in them, with different textures and different type sensations. The fingertips are super sensitive and send that information right up to their brain. Some books have finger trails in them that young children can trace the path. This is a wonderful, very pre-writing skill for them. So enjoy your touchy-feely books with your baby. Providing cloth books for your baby gives lots of great additional stimulation. This one has a loop so you could hook it, and it has many textures, some fun sounds, and even a sweet story about the owl going to sleep. Reading with your baby develops memory skills, color contrast, recognition of pictures and faces, and it develops communication as well. Plus, it's super fun to have such a snuggly time. It's so much fun to read storybooks with your child as they're snuggling. They love hearing your voice, and they're going to enjoy snuggling with you, and you have so much to talk about and so much to read about. Books with a lot of rhyme are fun too, and nursery rhymes. Even books about seasons and things that are going on around them.
A really neat thing about reading with your baby is it doesn't really take any special equipment. Just you, your baby, and some books. Set aside a few times throughout the day to just read for a few minutes. You might do that at bedtime and nap time, but you also might find some other fun snuggly times throughout the day and help books be a great source of calm down. You might appreciate that later when they're preschoolers. Enjoy reading with your baby. Thanks so much for joining me today.